Hi, this is Chris, and we are taking a look at one version of Module 2 in the SAT Math section. So this is practice test 1, and of the two modules, so you'll sometimes get an easier or harder module based on how you perform in the first section, and this is the module that you would see if you didn't answer anything in the first section. So this is definitely going to be the easier module. We will do another video where we answer all the first section questions correctly and then show you the harder module. But here, for this slightly easier module, let's go ahead and get started. So it says, what is the median of the data shown? Now, a lot of people, when they see median, they jump right in. They want to cross out the smallest and largest terms and work their way towards the middle, and that's great instinct, but just be careful. Do one quick check before you get too quick with that trigger finger of crossing everything out. And your median term is going to be the middle value, but the terms do have to be listed in order for you to use that method where you go tick, tick, tick from the bottom and the top and work your way towards the middle. So let's just check real quick here. 71, 72, 73, 76, 77, 79, 83, 87, 93. Okay, great. They made it easy for us. They put everything in order. But I always advise students on that because you can sometimes see a very similar question where the data is not listed in order, and then using this method all of a sudden leads you to an incorrect answer if you don't order them first. But here, if we work our way towards the middle, that middle term is 77. We can bubble it in and move on to number 2. Here we have a student-produced response. What is the, or what value of x is the solution to the given equation? So here, to solve for x, we have to isolate it, which means we have to subtract 40 from both sides. So when we do, 95 minus 40 will give us x equals 55. All right, let's keep on trucking. We're going to work through these pretty quickly here. For number 3, what is the area of a rectangle with a length of 17 centimeters and a width of 7 centimeters? So your area of a rectangle is just going to be length times width. And when we multiply those two values, 17 times 7. So here we could go up in the corner and use calculator to assist us. But I'll show you a fun trick, is that if you were to multiply these, even without getting the exact answer, we know that because 7 times 7 is 49, that last digit has to be a 9. So you could go through the entire multiplication, you could rely on calculator, but a quick shortcut with sometimes multiplying complex numbers is just look for that last digit, because a lot of times if you can identify what that last digit is going to be, you might be lucky, like we are in this question, that every answer choice has a different last digit. So it's got to be C. And then if you're unsure and you want to feel the warm fuzzy feeling, go ahead and just use calculator to ensure that you're getting the correct answer there. Which expression is equivalent to 20w minus 4w plus 3w? So you can do one of two things here. Either way is correct. You just, I think, want to have a standard way of doing it, so you do it the same way every time. When you see a negative out front, you could automatically distribute that negative to both terms, but you could also simplify inside the parentheses first. And that's what we traditionally see in the order of PEMDAS or GEMDAS, however you've learned it. But I think that that's probably a better method to stick to, is simplify your parentheses first. So 4w plus 3w will be 7w, and then 20w minus 7w will give you 13w as your final answer there. Let's keep moving on. We're going to take a look at number 5. Says the number y is 84 less than the number x. And I'll tell you, when you see less than, it's going to indicate subtraction, but the order reverses. So usually I ask people to think of it with concrete numbers, nice simple numbers. If I said, for example, I'll put it up here maybe, but if I said, what is 10 less than 30? So a lot of people would very quickly say, oh, 20. 20 is 10 less than 30. Well, how did we get that? Did we do 10 minus 30? Or did we do 30 minus 10? And hopefully We say, oh, we did 30 minus 10 to arrive at that conclusion. So just keep in mind, it is important to be careful when you see less than. Sometimes the order is the opposite of what you might think. I see a lot of people, they want to write this as y equals 84 minus x, but it's actually going to be x minus 84. So 84 less than x translates into x minus 84, and that would be answer choice D for number 5. Stay tuned. We're going to jump into question 6 in our next video.